Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Studyship with Sudesh. This is chapter 3, Our Changing Earth. As name suggests, the earth crust consists of several large and some small ridged irregular shaped plates which carry continents and the ocean floors is called a lithospheric plates. These plates move around very slowly, just a few millimeters each year because of the movement of the molten magma inside the earth. That's why the earth movement are divided into the basis of the force which cause them endogenic force and exogenic force. Endogenic, the force which act in the interior of the earth, and exogenic force, the force that work on the surface of the earth. So let us come with the first one, endogenic force. In endogenic force, literal meaning, endo means inside, geni means origin. Endogenic force sometimes produce sudden movements and at the other time produce a slow movement. Sudden movement like earthquake, volcano, landslides. Causes a mass destruction over the surface of the earth. Let us come with the first one, volcano. So look at this picture. These are the volcano. A volcano is a vent opening the earth crust through which a molten material erupts suddenly. I think this is clear to all. And next topic is earthquake. Look at this picture. When the lithospheric plates move and the surface of the earth vibrate, whose vibration can be travel all around the earth, these vibrations are called earthquake. The place in the crust where the movement start is called the focus. The place on the surface above the focus is called a epicenter. Earthquake cannot be predicted, however, the impact can certainly be minimized if we are prepared beforehand. Some common earthquake prediction methods adapted locally by people, including studying animal behavior, fishes in the ponds get agitated, snakes come to the surface. That's why earthquake preparedness, where to take a shelter during an earthquake. Safe spot under a kitchen counter, table or desk, against an inside corner or wall. Stay away from fireplaces, area around the chimneys, windows that are shattered, including mirrors and a picture frames. Let us talk about the next force, exogeny force. Literal meaning, exo means outside, geni means origin. Major landforms. The landscape is being continuously worn away by two processes. Weathering is the breaking up of the rocks on the earth's surface. Erosion. Erosion is the wearing away of the landscape by different agents like water, wind, and ice. Now, moving to the next topic, work of a river. The running water in the river erodes the landscape. When the river troubles at the steep angle over a very hard rocks or a down step valley side, it forms a waterfall. Look at these pictures. These are the river, and these are the different works of the river, like erosion, transportation, and deposition. I think this is clear to all. These are the waterfalls. Look at this picture. As the river enters the plain, it twists and turns, forming a large band known as a meanders. These all are the meanders. This shape. This is the turn and twist part of the river. This one, and this one. I think this is clear to all. Due to continuous erosion and deposition along the side of the meanders, Oxbow Lake is created over time. When the river overflows its banks, it leads to the flooding of the neighboring areas. This is the shape of a Oxbow Lake. The flooding result is a deposition of layer of fine soils and other material called as sediments along its banks, which leads to formation of a flat, fertile floodplains. These leads banks are called a leaves. These are the leaves. I think you all understand the meaning of leaves. Now moving to the next one. As the river approaches the sea, the speed of the flowing water decreases and river begin to break up. The breaking of river into a number of stream is called distribution. These are the distribution of river. This part, this, and this is the river. The river becomes so slow that it began to deposit its loads. Each distributary forms its own mouth. The collection of sediments from all the mouths form a delta. Now moving to the next topic, work of sea waves. The erosion and deposition of sea waves which rise to a coastal landform. Sea waves continuously strike at the rocks, cracks develop and with they become a large and wider. Thus holes like a caves are formed on the rocks which are called sea caves. Look at this picture. These are the sea caves. This one and this one. And this one is the sea caves. Over a time, these cavities become a bigger and bigger. Only the roof of the caves remains, which result is formation of sea arches. Further erosion break the roof and only wall are left. These walls like a feature are called stack. And the steep rocky coastal rising almost vertical above sea water is called sea cliff. These are the sea cliff. These and these are the. I think this is clear to all. And this one is beach. The sea waves deposit sediments along the shore forming a beaches. Now moving to the next topic, work of ice. Glacier curves out deep holes. As the ice melts, they get filled up with the water and become a beautiful lake in the mountains. Look at this picture. The material carried by the glacier, such as rock, big and small, sand and sleet, get deposited. These depositions form a glacial moraines. Now moving to the next topic, work of wind. An active agent of erosion and deposition in the desert is wind. In desert, rocks are present in the shape of a mushroom or commonly called a mushroom rocks. wind erode the lower section of the rocks more than the upper part. Therefore, such rocks have a narrower base and a wider top. When the wind blows, it lifts and transports sands from one place to another. Look at this picture. When it stops blowing, the sand falls and get deposited in a low hills like structure which is called a sand dunes. When the grains of the sand are very fine and light, the wind can carry it over very long distance. Look at this picture. When such sand is deposited in large area, it is called a loess. Large deposition of loess is found in China. This is the loess. This is. So I think this is clear to all. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.